everybody.
Hello there.
Part 2 of November's episode.
Part 2 of the episode for November. We've debated anthems in the first part. I thought it was a stirring debate, and it doesn't.
I thought it was a boring segment that will make people not watch the second part of the...
That's because you don't like music.
You don't enjoy music. I like nothing better than talking about music.
Alright, go ahead, Tom.
That's because you used to... This is how much Danny likes music. He used to wear a tuning fork around his neck, both so that he would always be able to tune an instrument wherever he went, and as a potent statement about himself and his connection with the
I used
culture.
to wear a tuning fork, but that comes from my desire to help people. Like, I wore a tuning fork so I could always tune a guitar, and I could always help other people tune guitars.
Right.
It's the same reason why I don't smoke, but I went through a phase of carrying around a lighter, so if anyone ever asked for a light, I could help them out.
That's kind of smooth.
But it's also killing them, which isn't helping them. I thought about carrying a lighter.
Well, smoking is just elongated suicide, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, so, Tom.
What's that thing you say about alcoholism? I like this.
What, the little...
Your 3 stages of how a man becomes an alcoholic.
What?
You don't remember it?
No.
This was a phrase you coined as a teenager. First the man takes a drink, then the drink takes a drink, then the drink takes the man.
Did I coin that?
Yes, you did.
That's cool.
I know. It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I like that very much.
So first a man takes a drink, then a drink takes a drink.
Then the drink takes a
man.
man.
Then the drink takes a man.
It's right up there with
That's cool.
1 drink's too many and 2 drinks isn't enough. As, you know, nice succinct little statements about alcoholism.
It's almost as good as liquor before beer in the clear.
Beer before
liquor,
never sicker. Yeah.
Alright, so that's great. But now, without further ado...
Teaser.
What's that?
What's that? Are you blind?
Yes.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Tom?
If you're not blind, do you like looking at stuff?
Yeah.
Good. Do you like to have draconian policies enforced upon what you may look at?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well that's one choice for your website. The other choice is before someone runs out on their parents and goes to make friends with the homeless so as to show what a middle class rebel they are, do you like to know what they think about Naruto?
Yeah.
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 What do you prefer?
I think I prefer the first one actually.
Me too. Okay, so you'll be finding out about Vision in later in the show. Awesome. Okay, that
you can't place me.
Yeah, well, I'm going to. You ugly man, ugly man, ugly little knee. Okay. Last week we almost forgot to do the skinny. Sorry, last month we almost forgot to do the skinny. So I think that we should kick off with that.
We can't do it.
Okay.
Why not?
We can't do it in 7 minutes.
We can't do a skinny in 7 minutes.
Alright, fine.
You're forgetting that it's Danny's intellect we're probing
Alright, fine,
here.
but make it quick. Make it quick, okay? It ain't
Funny, it doesn't rhyme. Just like Orange and Month, it's the skinny with Danny.
Oh yeah, the skinny with Danny.
Mozart.
Mozart?
Yep. Because
Okay, there you go.
this is something of a music-themed episode this month. We're going to be talking about. We're going to be getting the skinny from Danny about Mozart.
Mozart, along with his many contemporaries around that time.
Yes.
I believe. Oh, this is going back to like fifth form music, but I think Mozart.
It's going back even further than that, Danny.
I know, but Mozart was Baroque, right?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Mozart. Remember?
There's classical, Baroque, classical, and
Do you mean
romantic and classical. It's the periods of music. Anyway.
So he came after like Barry White.
No.
Did he write really
no.
long books about pirates and scientists?
Let me talk.
Okay, please talk, Danny.
Mozart
Please
was Mozart is, if you listen to classical music,
which I
then
like,
you'll know
that's
Mozart.
Well,
Mozart
you'd think I
himself,
would. I'm amazed that I don't, frankly.
Mozart himself was a dirty, rotten plagiarist.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I listen to him, I'll know him. Is he a critic?
No.
You must remember, Danny, you're getting frustrated at my ignorance.
I'm getting frustrated I'm getting frustrated at your interruption.
But I don't know anything.
I'm trying to tell you, aren't I?
Okay, go ahead.
But you're constantly questioning.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you, but I'm
Sorry.
getting a question about everything I say, which hinders the telling.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mozart is a plagiarist, but you can't knock him for that.
No.
Because around that period, a lot of them were.
Right.
Of course, music itself was written down and performed in concert halls and chamber halls and courts of kings.
Yes.
It wasn't recorded and put on your cassettes and your CDs
No.
and your DVDs and your iTunes and whatever. So, if a particular piece or symphony, now a symphony is like a song, only it's really, really, really long.
Right.
A symphony is more like an opera without words.
Oh. That sounds good.
And
I like music
last
without
week,
words.
sorry, last month we were talking about how DJ Pretzel talks about movements.
Yes.
Now, movements in a symphony are almost like if you divide a song into parts, like verse, song, verse, chorus, bridge, that kind of thing. Then that's what a movement is in a symphony. Anyway, if a symphony was to go out of, and also, music itself back then, back around Mozart's time, was treated.
Can I just ask one thing?
Yeah.
What did Mozart do?
He was a musician.
Thank you.
Mozart was a child prodigy. Since the age of 5, he could play. He could play the piano, and he played the piano, and I also believe he played early forms of what later became the harpsichord.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a early keytar, if I'm not wrong. It's sort of a strange hybrid between the guitar and the piano.
Basically, what a harpsichord is like is it's like if you were able to hit a piano really hard. like it's kind of tinkles. It's like it's a much harsher instrument.
Right.
But anyway, if it
what, Joe?
soon. Music was treated much more as an art form back then.
Back in the good old
symphonies
days.
were actually commissioned by kings. They
Yeah.
like someone would call up Mozart or yell across the street
They
or
wouldn't
whatever.
call him.
No, they wouldn't call them.
They'd send an emissary.
Yeah,
maybe.
they'd send an emissary or something, and they'd say, "Look, the king really needs a new and needs a new piece of music to listen to whilst he eats dinner or something.
Right.
You
The
have
dinner
such
song.
and such a time, and you will be paid in 2 horses."
Right. Didn't they have money?
If a
those
piece, if a symphony was to just go out of
Evidently
commission,
not.
like maybe the original manuscript was lost because music was of course all written down as well.
Music was
Maybe
written
if the original manuscript was lost, maybe if it just stopped getting performed in king's courts, that kind of thing,
it
then
would go into the public domain.
well, not so much the public
No.
domain, but Mozart or Beethoven or Vivaldi and the like
1 minute then.
could say, "I really like that piece of music. I'm just
What I
going to.
wrote."
Not always what I wrote, but I really like that piece of music that such and such I wrote, or that I found in an alleyway or something. I'm just going to lift that.
Right.
I'm going to arrange it, but I'm not going to tell anyone I've arranged it. I'm just going to say it's mine."
Right.
Beethoven did that quite a bit, which is quite impressive because he was deaf, so he couldn't really hear other people's
No.
music. But
But he liked how the notes looked written down.
but what Mozart did that really made him huge was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, which is his full name.
Right.
He moved into opera.
Right.
He composed many great operas.
People would stand up in the boxes with their little glasses and yell, "Judas!" Would they?
30 seconds then, wrap up.
So, in conclusion, Mozart, better than Stem Long Stem, or not quite?
I'd say a little better, to be honest.
Wow.
Mozart had more of a command of an orchestra
Okay.
than DJ Shadow.
Yep.
And
Not on the Uncle album though, Danny.
But to conclude,
Yes.
Dirty Rotten Plagiarist.
Right. Like DJ Shadow.
Yeah.
Good. Okay,
Right.
thank you. This has been
Like
informative.
samples.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Kind of like samples.
Goodbye. We'll be right back.
We'll be
after
right
the
back.
break.